Good morning. These are some of the B shift crews can help me out today in my presentation. My presentation is going to be over bunk gear and cancer today. Cancer in the fire service is kind of running rampant right now, and a lot of it's because of little stuff like this that causes. They've done a lot of research that has showed that this is a big contributor to what's going on because of the carcinogens that we have going on as we're in these fires, with the way things have transitioned to these newer homes, these newer couches and furniture, stuff like this made out of synthetic stuff. So as it burns, and we get on our gear, throw it back in the truck, go back to the station. This is mostly for most of the people that don't know much about the fire service. Our gear, it says 59 pounds, it's roughly about 75. The helmet's about 6 pounds. Our SCBAs, as they call their breathing apparatus, is about 27 pounds, which is the bulk of it. He's got a big old flashlight on there. We normally just have like a small flashlight that we hook on our gear and just kind of walk around with this. And then all the extra stuff, the boots, the pants, the coats, the radio, any personal tools. A lot of guys carry stuff in their bunker gear, on their helmet, stuff like that, to help them, stuff that they've seen while they were fighting fires in order and able to kind of help aid them in extinguishing it. What they don't have on there is like the hand tools that they normally have, like an axe or a Halligan, something else. We normally take 2 tools in with us, plus drag the hose in and try to extinguish the fire. So you can see all the little stuff on there. It's really easy for the carcinogens to just kind of seep in behind it and just hang on to it. So it's pretty important that we clean our gear after each time, after each fire that we go to. That dirty gear though, we're fire departments are very traditional. They're very, go back to what they know. And a lot of this dirty gear and these dirty helmets was just a sign of hard work. So that you went in, you put the fire out, you did what you were supposed to do, go in there, poking the ceiling, trying to make sure you get it all out. And they kind of leave it dirty, leave their helmets dirty and singed, see where the fire had hit it, kind of peeled up some of the paint and stuff like that to show that, hey, I was in there, I was next to it, I put it out, I wasn't scared. They wore it, kind of as a badge of honor. And we're trying to get away from that because that stuff we bring back to the station, and before you know it, it's covering everything, and then we've all got cancer because we're sitting in this stuff day in and day out. I'm going to show you a short video real quick that kind of gives you an idea of the stuff that we kind of see in and day out.
This is super invisible powder that's used actually for theft detection and cache, but one of the things we're trying to simulate is pretending that this is black soot, just the same type of soot that comes out of combustible or burning materials you would encounter in a fire incident response. The initiative actually came to us from the Palm Beach County Fire Rescue Department. They were very interested in understanding about how what they did for work was impacting their health, specifically how maybe being a firefighter or an EMS responder may increase their risk for cancer. One of the things we're trying to do today is figure out, is there a way we can demonstrate how maybe cancerous materials are transferred from a fire incident response back to the fire station and personal vehicle. And so today was really a teaching exercise and a scientific exercise of trying to see how we demonstrate where soot, represented by this invisible dye, might be transferring from when they go to respond to a fire and come back to the fire station. So the goal today was trying to be able to identify, can we feasibly show how soot is transferred from a fire incident response back to their truck and back to the fire station.
His gear is more like kind of like what we see on ours, where it's got down his pants. Like the first guy that came in, he didn't have much, he just had it on his top.
As you start going through the different scenarios of post-decon into the fire engine, back into the bunk, into the restrooms, back here to the coffee table, it starts becoming less visible to the naked eye. But that powder that is invisible over chronic exposure could be potentially causing cellular changes that we just don't know about yet. And hopefully through some of our studies we can start identifying those changes. experience for us because I anticipated, some demonstration of how much dye would transfer. I didn't realize the breadth and scope of how much dye would spread within the different scenarios that we were shooting in, as well as.
As you see, it just transfers. It's super easy. You don't think about it. You come in, you get something to drink because you're dehydrated from all that work. And next thing you know, it's everywhere. Everybody's affected by it. Next crew coming in, as long as they're playing their part and they're doing everything they're supposed to, the station gets clean. But you can't kind of do everything. So if we can decon ourselves before we come to the station, we just cut down on all that stuff that we bring in. Some departments, not every department has an extractor or a heavy machine washer like we have here at our department. And some of these bigger departments, they're able to give their guys 2 sets of gear. Where when they come back, they throw one gear in the washer and get ready to wash and dry, and then you have another gear to go, so you're cutting down on that process. But when the average set of just basic gear costs $2,000, we got in a small department where they have 45 guys on a normal day, that adds up very quickly. And most of them don't have in the budget to do that. So the way we're doing things is starting to change in aspects. So now what they're starting to do is they're starting to do a lot of stuff, a lot of deconning on scene. Get out there, just wash all your gear off before you get in the truck. Yeah, it's gonna be a little wet, but at least you're not carrying that stuff with you back to the station. Because when you put it in the truck, it carries with you, and you take it back in the station before you know it because it's on you. And then, luckily here we kind of have a process set in where we go in, we take showers, get changed, and get ready for the next call. That we're not carrying all that stuff with us. And then it's kind of just, our goal is to go home every night to our family and things that we're doing. So, our biggest thing, healthy in, healthy out. Fire service got 2 in, 2 out. Kind of the same process. So, with everything that changes, we kind of follow it. They've got new gear now that they've got coming out that's supposed to help reduce some of that stuff. That they're working on. They're trying to get out. They're trying to get the NFPA approval on it so that we can carry it in the fire service and it meets all the standards that we're supposed to. By now, wash your gear. Our number one goal is to go home to our family. It's rapid. It's growing quickly, so we gotta knock it out. That's it.